start a knitting vlog. And I guess it's like gonna be a themed one. So basically the theme is like Halloween slash like October-y knitting. It's currently the beginning of September, and to honour one of my friends, I wanted to dress up like special on Halloween, like throughout the month of October, and kind of document those outfits. But also for those outfits and like for this project, I kind of want to make like a couple things. I'm not sure quite how many. I have one definite plan and, you know, a couple other dependent on a bunch of stuff. But yeah, I just kind of thought I might document this. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll like be keeping on knitting stuff into actual October, depending on like how fast I knit or like how many projects I decide I actually do want to make. Yeah, I am gonna start the first project, I think, which is I think it's called a bub bonnet by Lydia Morrow, I want to say, but I can't remember. I will leave a link in the description and stuff. And I'm gonna start that after I finish making my amazing like 2000s looking Look at My Holes by James and Watts, which I have slightly modified actually, like the pattern wise. But so once I finish this, I'm gonna start knitting a bob bonnet with horns specifically, and I'm gonna make it out of this, which is leftover Malabrigo's Rios, I think, in lavender, which I used last year for a Capulet blouse that I made myself. And yeah, so I've had this left over and I was like, I think it will be cool. Like, I know it's not the traditional red, like red horns, but I think purple horns will look cool as well. And yeah. So that's kind of like the beginning of this, the introduction and like the first project, I guess. And I will check back in, you know, when I've made some progress. I'm going to be staying in a really beautiful place for a little while. I mean, not for that long, I guess. It's quite like a topsy-turvy time for me because I'm going to be studying university again, doing a PhD. But yeah, before that starts, I'm going to stay at a really lovely place. So I might also just show you like how beautiful it is there and all the nice scenery that I'm looking at when I'm knitting. So yeah, I will talk to you later. Really great on camera. Sorry about the mess. I'm moving. It's all a mess. So I did actually finish this a while ago, and then I did also start this a while ago. I just kind of forgot to like say something. But yeah, I've moved on to knitting the bub bonnet. I'm just pretty near the beginning of the instructions for that. I am finding it a bit like slow going because you knit one row and then you purl the next row, and I don't really like doing that because it makes my chronic pain like worse in my hands because I have like fibromyalgia and blah blah blah. It just makes my hands hurt quicker and just kind of tense up faster. So that's why I always try to knit like patterns that are in the round and stuff. Like I think I will be joining in the round soon, so hopefully that will also kind of go quicker. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this looks. I think it's going to be really warm but whatever. Yeah, I think that's like the main update. I haven't decided like anything else to knit after this, although I have got like a couple like outfit ideas which I think I probably will like show you, and I might need to like go charity shop shopping to find some. Some of my clothing got lost, so I have had to buy new clothes because I just need some. I mean, hopefully the lost clothes will show up, but just like not for a while probably. So those are on their way, so I might also use some of those. I think that's everything. I will, you know, keep you updated with this, which really doesn't look like anything right now, but is a very nice colour, I think. So, all right. I have made all of the separate parts and I'm going to be using mattress stitch to sew them all up and then put it all together. So I do think I kind of want to block the bonnet part because I don't like it so much. Also, I haven't knit the I-cord edging yet because I wasn't sure if I'd have enough yarn for it, so I'm going to do that last, I think. So yeah, there's a little update and I will come back to you when I've finished, I think. Hi. I did actually just get a few more of my clothes because I'm like, you know, I've been moving and I've been having things in multiple different places, try to come to me and coordinated without spending loads of money. But something I did realise about doing this is that like I don't have all of my clothes and I don't have like a lot of the things that I might want to wear. But yeah, it means that like I have to be a bit more creative and there might be way more repeat outfits than I had originally planned, which is fine. I am an outfit repeater like Lizzie McGuire. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to say that. I'm gonna like get ready with my first outfit now and I hope you like it. Oh, actually, I also wanted to talk about a couple other things. One is, much like my clothing, I do have some yarn that is not with me. So one of the things I kind of thought I might make for this vlog, which is another pattern by Lydia Morrow, and is, I think it's called the Curio collar, and it's like a little ruff. I thought that would be a great thing to make. And also I want to make the Tift socks from Susan Crawford pattern book that's coming out. It's all colour work because I think they're really cute. I'm gonna make them with this West Yorkshire Spinners yarn. It's like luxury DK Bo Peep yarn, I think, in these two different shades of pink because I love pink and I think it's cute. And I did already do a test swatch for two different sizes of needle and I'm gonna go with the larger one, which I think for me is 3mm, which actually does just about get me gauge, even though it's like 0.75 larger than the suggested needles, but obviously, you know, whatever. So yeah, that's a project that I'll be doing and hopefully I'll make some progress as well and wear those as well in an outfit. But yeah, the Curio collar I don't think I will be able to get to. I mean, my yarn might arrive with some time too, but I don't think I'll have time to like knit it up during this vlog, so yeah. Oh, and then the last thing I wanted to say is, I don't know if anyone is aware of the game Spiritfarer, but I played it for the first time like, I guess maybe a year ago, maybe a bit more than a year ago. It's a lovely game and it is kind of about grief. Basically, you play this character called Stella, who is the new Spiritfarer, which means she looks after different spirits who died before they can like pass on from the world. And she has this boat and she travels around and collects them and gets things for them and makes them happy and, you know, hugs them, provides food, that kind of thing. And it's just really, really sweet. And yeah, I played almost all of it, if not all of it, and I don't think I quite finished it because I was like, I can't do it. I love like the frog uncle. But yes, it's really lovely. So recently I was like reminded of that game and I wanted to play it again, so I started playing it again. And then the other day I realized I could do like a very soft like Disney bound, but not Disney, like I don't know what the word is, like bound outfit where you like softly cosplay Stella, the main character in the game. It will be like my version obviously, and I don't wear trousers and I think Stella is wearing trousers, but I have like a greenish skirt and I also have this top which I think is like a nice yellow, which is also what Stella is wearing. I mean, you can actually change her outfit, but this is her like iconic outfit. And then she also has this really lovely like star-shaped hat, which is green and yellow. And for that, that's where I need to figure out like if I can make something to like help with that. I do have a brown witch's hat that I made a while ago, so I was thinking maybe I could, I don't know, crochet or like knit something yellow to cover it, like so use it as a base, because I'm not sure if I can like make a hat in the time. I do have more of this yarn but not with me, but if I did I definitely would just make it out of this yarn. I only have one other yellow yarn which is bookmarked for a sock project. Yeah, I did actually just order some yarn that might work, so again depending on like when that arrives, both some green and some yellow I think. So yeah, we'll see. Otherwise I might just wear the brown hat because I think it kind of like works with the vibe. Yeah, I don't think anybody would ever recognize it, but anyway. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to say in this update, I think. Let's just pretend things don't look messy behind me, or that I don't. I've been listening to Dracula and I'm like almost finished, so I have been like knitting, but I stopped because I actually think that I don't think that this is going to work. So I've been making the Millie hat, which is from a forthcoming Susan Crawford thing that I like, that's released, like the patterns are being released, and then after they've all been released digitally the book will come out. So yeah, this is one of the patterns. It's called Millie. It's a really cute hat, and I was thinking like I haven't done the pattern of it, but I was going to do the like, there's like a star shape at like the crown of the head where the decreases are, and I thought that was really perfect for my low-key like Stella from Spiritfarer costume, but I'm knitting at a very different gauge than the pattern. Yeah, it's been really interesting in that respect to see what kind of fabric is being created when you knit. This is like a 4-ply, and this is the yellow. It's the Jameson and Smith 2-ply jumper weight, is that what it's called? 2-ply jumper weight, yeah. So yeah, really interesting process, and like I think as colours and stuff I think it all is working really well. And I did this like, well, you probably can't see because of the light, but I think I'm going to, and yeah, I did this ribbing in yellow because the edge of Stella's hat is in yellow and then the rest is in green, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I just don't think that the fit is going to work for me. I don't really like wearing hats anyway, but I would obviously wear it for something like this. So yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something else. I was thinking maybe instead I could just make like a little headband that is yellow and green, and it would be like smaller, and it would just go around my head rather than around the whole of my head. But I kind of have to figure that out then, which means I probably have to do maths and, you know what I'm talking about, which isn't very common. Anyway, I just thought I would stop listening to it to kind of talk about that, because I'm gonna probably frog this progress that I've made, which is annoying because I feel like I've been knitting it for a while and I wanted to finish it because I want to see what it looks like, because I think it will look nice. I just don't think it's gonna work. Whilst I'm recording, I will grab the brown witch's hat that I have that I spoke about before. Yeah, here it is. Perfect. Because maybe, I don't know, maybe I could do something with this. Actually, that is quite cute. Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, I will figure it out, finish reading Dracula hopefully, and yeah, I'll come back whenever I have figured it out and have stuff more to talk to you. Hi. So I did like film myself yesterday, so you will have already seen that I finished this, but I thought I would like actually sit and talk about it because I finished it quite late last night. I'm not like that happy with the like cast off I did, because I did actually do it twice, because I cast off, like it gaped so much, so I redid it, but I don't know that I made like that much of a difference. I mean, quite a bit I guess, but in order to do it tighter I did it a slightly different pattern than I was doing. Anyway, I finished. I'm really happy with how it came out. I'm pretty sure I've never done like proper colour work like this before, and it was like quite a good project to do, I guess, because it's pretty easy and I think it looks nice. Oh, I was gonna sew in the ends. Yeah, like I don't think that my floats look like that good, but to be honest, I'm never gonna be like a perfect float person anyway, so I think they look as good as they can. Yeah, so I knit it on 3.5 point needles the whole way through. I did kind of think about changing from the 3.5 at the beginning, because when I was casting on it was just too big for needles that I was using, so I went down reluctantly, but then yeah, I just kind of didn't change for the colour work, and then I was like, I'm not going back, so I just kept going. And like it is maybe a little bit tight, but I think once I block it and use it more it will be fine, and like it's kind of fine for it to be kind of tight. So yeah, there's that like little cute project done. So I will definitely show you my little cosplay of Stella soon. I also showed like a really ugly outfit that I was wearing. Or like, okay, maybe it wasn't ugly, but like not a great outfit. Just because like pretty representative of just how like exhausted I've been feeling. So, you know, I haven't really done very many like big outfits recently, which obviously is a shame, but like, I don't know, what can you do? Life just hits you in the face sometimes, and you have to accept that, I guess. Unless you don't have to accept it, but sometimes it's just life, isn't it? Wisdom from me today. So I did just remember that I do want to cast on those cute colourwork socks, and after the success of this colourwork project, I think I might at some point. I did actually cast them on before I started this, but then I actually like definitely must have miscalculated my gauge swatch and all of the maths and stuff, which is not surprising because I'm atrocious at maths, but that meant that I had to go down like a size at least, maybe more, and so I do kind of have to figure that out. Luckily there are like 4 sizes in this pattern, so it shouldn't be like that hard to figure out the right size. I mean, obviously like socks are quite like easy to modify, but like you can just, yeah, like knit things longer or shorter if you want them to be, or like for whatever reason. So yeah, so you might see me cast on that. Not sure that I will finish it in this time, because like I have other things I have to do, you know. You will see hopefully like a couple more outfits, but then I think I'm kind of gonna be finished. So yeah, I think it was nice, and I hope that you liked what you've seen. I am, you know, not a beginner knitter, but very much like not great, and like I'm very much learning. But hopefully, like, you know, I can bring you along with me and it will be nice. Yeah, I should say that I did actually end up using like kind of vaguely this little pattern that was on Ravelry for free, which was like the stars mostly that I took from them, because there was like a braid around the edge and I didn't really want that. I wanted it to look a really specific way. So yeah, I did end up using that for mostly for just like the stars. I did actually also add in like more stitches between each repeat, and also I did, well, is that true? I think so, at the beginning. And I definitely have made some mistakes in here, but I'm not going to point them out to you. And also, yeah, I made like some of the stars like a slightly shorter, like all of them together, but like I made them slightly shorter than they would have been for various potential mistake reasons, which I won't tell you or point out. But yeah, generally pretty happy with how they came out. I just washed my hair, but like I will do this. Perfect, beautiful. This is exactly how it's supposed to be worn, in fact, if you can cover both eyes. So this is really the Pico style. Cool. I will like chat with you when I next have an update, if I have one. Otherwise, I will just be showing my outfits. Bye!